Good evening, guys. Sorry I can't be there this evening, but my wife had some oral surgery this morning, so they did put her out for that, so I'm required to stay at home. So I thought I'd take a few minutes and do this video. Hopefully I can get it posted to YouTube. You guys can watch it in class and see my workplace wellness initiative. So let's go ahead and get started. My workplace wellness initiative philosophy is to sustain an optimal quality of life using a balanced approach to personal wellness. So here's our Callaway core fundamentals and values. I want to focus on four of those, being safety, teamwork, people, and stewardship. And I want to focus on those four, and I want to relate those to my workplace wellness initiative. So again, safety, teamwork, people, and stewardship. I'm going to go ahead and talk about each one of those aspects kind of on a higher level. At first, just talk about the philosophy, and then I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on a couple of them. So first, safety. Safety away from work. Whether you're driving to your favorite fishing hole, or snow skiing, or mowing the lawn, or putting up Christmas lights, right? Safety is the utmost important thing that we're worried about. And it's also safety at home, right? Driving, whatever. No matter what you're doing or where you're going, this is our number one priority. We want to talk about teamwork. In this case, this workplace wellness initiative takes teamwork and health and fitness and pairs them together. All right? We're a team at work. We're a team when it comes to physical wellness. We can coach and help each other reach our fitness and dietary goals. And then we have family and friends. We all know we spend a lot of time at work, probably more time at work than we do with our families. So it's important that when we're with our families and friends that we take care of things at home. Okay, healthy relationships are very important to our social health and overall wellness. And finally, environmental stewardship at home. Ameren spends a lot of money making sure that our environment is safe for future generations. We can do a lot of things at home to recycle and conserve so that we can be better environmental stewards. So let's talk about change. You can't change too many things at once, right? People will get overwhelmed. They'll get overloaded, right? So we're going to focus on one goal at a time, all right? We don't want to pile too many things on top of people. You know, that's just actually going to turn them off the program. So I want to focus kind of on really mainly one, and that's going to be the teamwork or the fitness teamwork, fitness and health. And then we'll just talk a little bit about safety and a little bit about stewardship. All right. But right, here's the cartoon. It says, what if we don't change at all and something magical just happens? Well, this is why we're changing in the first place, right? Because if we stay the same as we have learned in class, it's not going to go well, right? We're probably going to go downhill. Our health and our fitness are going to go downhill. And we're not going to get better as an organization or a society. So let's first talk about safety. We have many benefits already from the company, things like PPE availability, right, hearing protection, gloves, those types of things. We also have the tool loan program. All right, we can borrow a tool and bring it back when we're done, right? You always want to pick the right tool for the job. If you're drilling a hole in concrete floor in your garage, right, you don't have a hammer drill. If you're trying to use a regular drill, that bit's going to heat up. It could break, you know, stick in the eye or something like that. Could burn the tool up, right? Use the right tool for the job. Borrow the hammer drill from the plant. All right. A lot of this is just getting the communication out that those benefits exist, right? But it's also communicating not just the benefits, but the personal OE, right? That's going to help internalize why safety is important at home. Now we're going to focus on the nutrition portion, and I'm calling it nutrition for fission. As you guys already know, I kind of alluded to that in class. All right, it's a nutrition challenge to Callaway employees. All right, why are we doing this? Well, as you know, right, with the delivering the nuclear promise, nuclear is very expensive, and this is a great way. It's an outstanding way to save the company money. 25 to 30% reduction medical and absenteeism costs. And cost effectiveness of the workplace weight loss programs range from about $1.50 to over $4 return on investment per dollar spent per pound of lost weight. That's a lot of money. You know, if the average person loses 10 pounds, you know, some won't lose any at all, some will lose 20 pounds, right? That adds up to a lot of money, right? It also adds up to a lot of health. So who is going to do this? All right, so we identify the people that are really needed. We help the people identify if they need it, all right, by doing physical health assessment surveys. Right? They're anonymous, goes to all employees, and we can also collect our medical costs and absenteeism data from the previous year. How are we going to do this? Well, we're going to have several aspects. Okay, you can have weight loss, fruits and vegetable intake program. This will be a program where you can track your weight and your fruit and vegetable intake easily online. You'll get reminders daily via email, or you could get them via text. All right. We'll also have diabetes screening and management programs. Diabetes accounts for about 25% of all medical costs, believe it or not. So this is really one area we should focus on to save money for both ourselves and the company. We'll have more healthy choices in the cafeteria and vending machines. Right? More choices, better choices, and they'll be subsidized by the company. So no more $10 and $12 salads, thank God. And make those types of things available. We'll also have Fitbit challenges, all right, and this will be partial or full reimbursement based on how well you meet your goals. And finally, you have to measure the effectiveness of the program, and we'll do that annually with follow-up surveys. You also can, again, gather the data from medical and absenteeism from the previous year, and then ultimately evaluate your insurance premium changes for both the company and the personnel. Finally, I'd like to talk about environmental stewardship. Environmental stewardship is really a program that just needs communication. All right? There's a lot of things out there that we can do to help save our environment, to recycle and minimize use, but it's just not common knowledge. So mainly it's communication, via newsletters, emails, maybe mailings. All right. Eventually we could get into incentive programs and have challenges for recycling and those types of things. So that kind of sums up the areas that I wanted to talk about. Again, my workplace wellness initiative philosophy is to sustain an optimal quality of life using a balanced approach to personal wellness. Thanks, guys, and have a great night. Take care.